This is a question on finding the odd bin out. The words are infraction, demeanor, contravention, and infringement. All these words refer to breaking, violating. Infraction, look at this word. It has got frac or frag, root words which mean what? Break. This way, fraction, fragile, all this. Demeanor. Demeanor means behavior. And contravention. Look at the word once again. Contra is against. Like contradict. Right. Infringement. Once again, infringement of law. That means again breaking law. Rules. Therefore, A, C, and D. All these words are synonyms of breaking or violating. Demeanor, which the only one which means behavior, that is the odd man out. So we go with D as the best option.
A certain amount becomes triple in 7 years at compound interest. If the sum was rupees 1,000, then find the interest for 21 years. Okay, now let us see here. Let us take the principal as some P. So what is he saying? For every 7 years, it will triple. So after 7 years, it will become 3P. Then for next 7 years, this 3P will be the principal. So it will become 3 times. So 3 times of 3P, which will be 9P. Next 7 years, for the next 7 years, it will be 3 times of 9P, that will be equals to 27P. So initially it was P, after 21 years it is 27P. That means interest is nothing but 26P. Right. Here in this problem it is given that principal P as 1,000. So the interest is nothing but 26 times of 1,000, which is 26,000. That is option C. In this problem it is given that x, y, and z are positive integers which satisfy certain equations. These 3 equations are given and you have to find the value of x plus y plus z. Now let us take the first equation, which is x square plus xy plus yz plus zx is equals to 672. Then what we do is we'll factorize this. If I factorize, I'll take x common here and z common. So it will be x times of x plus y plus z times of x plus y is equals to 672. So I can take x plus y common again. So x plus y into x plus z will be equals to 672. And this 672 can be written as 24 into 28. They did this on equation 1. Similarly, I'll factorize the second and third equations. Obtain x plus y into y plus z is equals to 720, which can be written as 24 into 30. Let it be some equation 2. Similarly, you'll get the third equation as x plus z into y plus z is equals to 840, which can be written as 28 into 30 from 3. From equations 1, 2, and 3, by comparison of equations 1, 2, and 3, then you'll get the values of x plus y as 24, x plus z as 28, and y plus z as 30. Now, adding all these equations, you'll get 2 times of x plus y plus z, which is nothing but 82. Then the value of x plus y plus z is 41, which is option A. A farmer has set a number of hens and goats. Now we have to find the number of hens. Let us look into statement 1 here. Total number of heads is 50. So the total number of heads, that means heads of hens plus goats, is given as 50. From this we cannot find the value of h and g. So we cannot answer this question by only statement 1. Now let us look into statement 2. The total number of legs is equal to 4 times of 15 less than the total number of heads. Now, let the hens and goats be h and g, total number of hens and goats, which we have used in the earlier equation also. Now, total number of legs. So, a hen will have 2 legs. So, total number of legs will be 2 into h, plus goat will have 4 legs into total number of goats. This is equals to 4 times of 15 less than the total number of heads. If there are h hens, then there will be h heads. If there are g goats, then there will be g heads minus 15. If we simplify, it will be 2h plus 4g is equals to 4h plus 4g minus 60. Now from this, we can find the value of h. That means we can answer this question by only statement 2. So the answer is option B. In this problem, we have to find the value of p plus q plus r. And also they have given a table and also saying that each row and each column will satisfy same property. Now let us look into the first row. First row is 44, 53 and 33. If we add up 44, 53 and 33, that is sum of row 1 is nothing but 130. Similarly, we have all the numbers in second column. So we'll add numbers of column 2. So it will be 53, 43 and 34, and it will sum up to again 130. Now we can clearly say that sum of each row and each column will be 130. So from which we can find the values of P, Q and R. So P will be nothing but 130 minus 54 minus 44, which will be 32, and Q will be nothing but 130 minus 32 minus 43, which will be 55, and R will be nothing but 130 minus 33 minus 55, which is equals to 42. And if we add up this, P plus Q plus R will be 129. That is nothing but option B.